Once again, it's on. Back at you one more again, Real Kids TV and the House Like Kitchen Sinks. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment. Definitely share. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And be sure to hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this action and this heat, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive. Now, with no further ado, let's get into this afternoon's video, if you will. Wednesday afternoon. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Thursday afternoon. Get my days a little, mixed up. So let's take it back. It's Thursday afternoon, approximately 3:40, and I have a reaction video from Fleece Johnson, Hustler Spirit 502. If you're not familiar, go check them out. Featuring Big League Fleece Johnson, and it's a reaction video / why you should never, first of all, you should never go to prison in the first place. However, with that being said, if you find yourself in a scenario in which you are in prison, never, ever, ever accept anything from anyone. Now, if it's a childhood friend or someone you knew from the streets and you all like really, really know each other, and even that can be a little dicey at times. But outside of that, never, ever accept anything from anyone in prison. Because, the old saying, nothing is free in this world. Well, in prison, you will definitely see that nothing's ever free. It's always a motive. It's always something behind it. No pun intended. Now, what I want to do is I want to share a clip from a video that Fleece Johnson uploaded maybe a couple weeks ago. And he was talking about the true definition of a booty warrior in prison. A lot of times people think that, it's guys are in there and they're being, taken by force. And perhaps back in the day, the 70s and 80s and, 90s or what have you, it was like that. And some places still may be. But at this point, Fleece breaks it down and he explains that, nah, man, you finesse a person. You trick a person. I don't condone any of this. I don't agree with any of this activity. But at the same time, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. So with no further ado, I do not own the rights to this video. I'm just merely playing it just to show you exactly how things go down in prison. And it's about a 5-6 minute clip. So y'all check it out, man. And I will warn you, it's pretty graphic, Fleece Johnson fashion, but he's telling the truth. And these kids out here that's thinking that, it's all sweet, everything's sweet, and it's all good to go to prison, and you're going to get your stripes, and you'll mess around and have something happen to you in prison. You'll mess around and find yourself violated in prison because there's no guns. Remember that. There's knives. There's no guns in prison. So with no further ado, y'all check this clip out. Fleece Johnson. And this is why. This is why you never accept anything from anyone
booty warrior is about. Booty warrior is somebody that don't have to use force or intimidation to get what he wants. A booty warrior know how to talk you out of your booty. A booty warrior know how to use strategy to get booty, and patience, right? And but you got other people in prison, and when I first went in prison, they was doing all that, taking booty, but after a while, they actually romance people out of their butt. There's romance, actual wine and dance, got somebody.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How do you wine and dance somebody in prison?
Man, listen, you got people in prison that they families turn their back on when they get a lot of time. Cause people is like, we've been telling you all your life, slow down. You won't slow down. You gonna go to prison. And we out here trying to make it. We ain't got time to take the money we earn out here and send it in the penitentiary, you know. And they turn their back on them. And so when they get to prison, these is people that was making thousands out here in the streets, ballers. Now they in prison, they dead broke. Imagine that, a baller broke in prison. And then people like, hey man, you want some of this chili? Yeah, I'll take some. Yeah, you don't mind washing the bowl out? No, I'll do that. So now you're cleaning people's bowls out for food. And it goes from it to, you shoot pool? Yeah, I'm pretty good. You want a couple of games? Yeah. I'm gonna stop at the store and get us something sweet and something to drink, you know, while we... Yeah, it'd be good, man. See, you wine and dining them.
Oh, okay.
You know, you wine and dining them. And when you get through shooting pool and stuff, you know, you even let the person win. Say, damn, I thought I had you. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, I told you I was good. And you stroke the ego. You know, yeah, baby. You good. You get that in there and see how they respond to that. Yeah, baby, you good. He don't say nothing.
What was he supposed to say right there? Nigga, I ain't your baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold up, bro. I ain't your baby, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't say nothing. So it goes on. He's feeding them. You feeding them, taking care of them. You got, where you going to take a shower? Yeah. You got everything you need? You got soap, lotion, and all that? I mean, I got everything, you know. Matter of fact, I figured you didn't, so I brought you something. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I got deodorant now. You know, you don't owe me nothing. Yeah, right. And he takes it. Go take a shower, and dude is waiting every day.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for
Now,
help from National Debt
you can
Relief.
kind of see
Could literally keep you in debt for decades.
where this thing is going.
Take anywhere from 14 to
But
26 years to pay off.
check out the rest, man, because it really, really, really gets crazy, man. Check it out.
Getting started is easy.
I mean, and then next thing you know, you playing basketball together, and you rubbing on it. He backs up. Said, damn, you got a hell of a jump shot. Said, I told you, yeah, I can't stop you. I mean, anybody could have stopped him. But you got to make him think he's a superstar and all this shit. Damn, you play like LeBron. All that. And stroke his ego. So next thing you know, y'all walking, you got your arms around him. Hey, look, that was a hell of a game. And you walking with your arms around him, getting him used to that now. And so, still feed him. Now you putting stuff in his mouth.
So this is whining and dining?
Yeah. So here's when you know you really got him. You walk in the loop, you got his favorite chips in his hand. You got your arm around his neck. You put the chips like that and then feed something in his mouth. And when he tastes it...
Shut up, Fleece.
Nigga, it's over, man.
Shut up.
Feed him, man. Put it in his mouth, bro. And like you said, yeah, man, we had a good one. You got the chip. You got it right here. And you got the bag right here, the arm around his neck. You say, yeah, we had a good basketball game today. You enjoyed yourself. Hey man, you shot on me. I couldn't stop you, baby. No, I'm then you take like that. And give him a chip.
Look, free advertisement again.
Yeah. Free, he said, thank you. And then, you know you got him there.
Mm-mm-mm.
And next thing you know, you get him off to himself. You know, at the time you get ready to do it, he's already know it's coming. He's waiting on it.
So let me...
And you squeeze his ass. I mean, you squeeze his buttocks. Palm it. And you talk to him. I know you like it.
Yeah, if you able to do that, then he's already there.
No, yeah, I said he was there before you did. This is just. Say you could, and when you squeezing, you feel the. Ain't nothing like it, man. It's just something. I don't know, man. It's like when you palming and squeezing a man's butt. I'm talking about a good soft one. It's like,
you know, if y'all want to see the entire interview, Hustle Spirit 502, featuring Fleece Johnson, Big Lee. I think it's titled Fleece Johnson Talks About Being with Over 60 Men in Prison. So that's the title if you want to see the interview in its entirety.
Your hand will go.
But the reason I chose to show that clip is that as much as graphic as it is, as to most people disgusting as it is, you know, I'm sure some people may have enjoyed it. I'm not one of them, but hey, you like what you like. That's the reality of prison. That's the harsh reality of prison. And, you know, when Fleece talks about whining and dining and finding an individual that doesn't have anything, it's a whole lot of game and manipulation being ran in prison. So, you know, back in the day, as I mentioned earlier, it was like, okay, a booty warrior, man, he's gonna go and knock dude out and just take it. Like I said, I'm sure that it definitely has happened. I'm sure that it probably does happen at this point. However, I just don't think it's as common. So you have people that they'll kind of reel you in, make you feel as though, okay, well, shoot, you owe me. You don't got to pay, so you got something to pay with. Oh, yeah, you're going to pay me with something. And then you got people like, you know, Big Rufus back in the day. Big Rufus, you know, I got honey buns, I got sodas, I got snacks, I got noodles, whatever you need. Till your money gets here, whatever you need. About a week later, Big Rufus, man, here you go, G, I got your snacks. I got your cupcakes that I owe you. Big Rufus saying, Big Rufus don't want them type of cakes back. What you talking about, Big Rufus? I ain't with that, man. Big Rufus about 6'2", 240, 250, cut up, chiseled. Been working out for 20 years straight. Big Rufus say he don't want them type cakes back. So what do? Fight or flight. I mean, I'm fighting for mine. I am. But you got a lot of people that they feel as though, nah, man, I just want everything to go cool. Let me keep everything calm, and I'm just trying to get home to my family, as you should. You want to get home to your family, but you don't let nobody violate you in prison, man. Same way you wouldn't let anybody violate you out here. You don't allow anybody, any man, to violate you in prison. They do it once, everybody's going to do it. And they're going to continue to do it. So while they're not coming to you and actually putting hands on you physically and knocking you out and just forcefully taking it, they're reeling you in. Like Fleece said, you want some of this chili? It's easy to say, oh, no, I wouldn't accept anything. When you're in prison, and especially when you first get there, and you don't really have your money and you're not quite situated yet, because you may come to the prison, and depending on where you're going, you may come to a prison and you got plenty of money, but you just don't have it yet because it's not on your account yet, or you can't go to the store. You got to keep in mind, you can go to the store, I think, 5-6 days a week now in prison. But back in the day, store day was once a week. Back when Fleece was locked up, you know, heck, back when I was locked up, store day was, I think you could go twice. But initially, store day was 1 day a week. So if you get there on a Monday and your dorm store day is on a Monday, Well, you've missed that store day, so you have to wait a whole week. You may not have anything. And the stores in prison, the commissary, they sell everything they sell out here. You may eat at 4:30, 5 o'clock. You don't eat again until 6 o'clock in the morning. And the food is garbage. So garbage to where you may not even eat it. So you're starving. You see people fixing any meal you can imagine. Barbecue chicken. You got some people, they're popping popcorn. Then you'll get a room over here. They're frying baked potatoes. Or not baked potatoes, but fried potatoes in the microwave. I mean, just anything. You see somebody with a burger, with a pizza, with anything you can imagine, you see and you smell the aroma from his food. Chili. So somebody's like, hey, man, you want a bowl? All you got to do is just wash the dishes out, man. I know you waiting on your money. I understand. You want a bowl? In your mind, it's like, I know I shouldn't accept this, but I am starving. It's 7 o'clock in the evening. Like I said, you don't eat again until 6 o'clock. You don't have anything. Your ribs is touching. You accept that bowl of chili. Next night, next morning, or, whenever they eat. Hey, man, come on, get you a bowl of this. Next time, hey, I got some food for you, man, but you mind, I'll give you a couple shirts and stuff to wash out for me. Socks, you know what I'm saying? That way you can kind of earn your keep a little bit. Next thing you know, they got you doing all type of things. That's just the setup. So that they can move in. Now once they move in, what do you mean you don't go that way? I mean, you done ate up all my food. I done gave you all this, I done fed you every night, gave deodorant, gave you soap, make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure don't nobody bother you. So what you mean you don't go that way? Nah, man, it's just that. Nah, I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'll tell you what. By tomorrow, I need all my stuff back that I done gave you. All of it. You don't get it. Your money hasn't arrived yet. You're dependent on an individual on the streets to send it when they say they're going to send it. And even if it does arrive, you still have to wait until your store day. They want their stuff tomorrow. So what ends up happening? You give in, all right, man, just one time. Yeah, man, just one time. You do it one time, 2 times. By the way, man, you mine now. I don't want you sitting here. I don't want you talking to this person. I don't want you looking up when you sit at the table. You sit with your head down. You see what I'm saying? Again, I don't condone any of this activity. Have never partaken in any of this activity. But I have been around it. I have seen it. Got over 11 calendars in. So you see certain things while you're in prison. So that's why I really like Fleece Johnson's, his channel, 502 Hustle Spirit, because it really gives a solid take as far as how prison really, really is. We all seen prison movies and this is going on and that's going on. Some of that stuff is true, but a lot of it is for TV. So like I said, Fleece said it. You're not just going up to a person and knocking them out, just taking it. And nah, man, it's a smooth game now because you got a lot more cameras now. You have a thing called PREA now. It's the Prison R-Word Elimination Act. PREA. And basically what you can do is, at any given time, you can pick up that phone and there's a special code you can, punch in. And when you punch in that code, basically you're reporting an individual and nobody even knows it. They think you're just on a regular phone call. So it's a lot more difficult now opposed to 20, 30 years ago to where, it was really, really going down and guys was in there getting taken. So I just want you all to keep this in mind. Like I said, never accept anything from anybody in prison. First of all, don't go to prison. But if you do, don't accept anything. Because unless you just run into a guy such as, like myself, that will help somebody out, don't want anything, don't expect anything or whatever. It's not too many me's walking around in prison. Most people, it's a motive. Yeah, I gave you this. So now I gave you this. It opens the door, even if it's not on any funny stuff, it opens the door to where Now that person's going to come back to you. Hey, man, you got this? You got this? And they're going to continue to come back to you. And when you say no, it's like, dang, well, you didn't have nothing. I offered you this, or I gave you that. Now that creates a friction. That creates a problem. Tough it out. Drink you some water, and wait for your money to arrive. And just don't accept anything. It's the best advice that I can give you. Don't accept anything, because you don't want to be a victim of the infamous prison booty warrior. Real Kens TV. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, definitely share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and be sure to hit that post notification so anytime I bring you this action and this heat, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive. Real Kens TV, man.